Welcome to Haven, Kent Coast, located right on the edge of the Thames estuary. But what's it really like to stay here? Is it worth it? Well, today we'll check out everything from the best places to eat to the adventure village, the activities and how much everything costs. Haven Parks can split opinion, so I'm keeping this one completely real. No hype, just an honest look at the good and the not so good. If you're thinking of booking or just curious about what this park's like, this video has you covered. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be exploring Haven, Kent Coast, which is only an hour and 40 minutes away from central London, and it's also just 15 minutes away from Greater London. Now this site, I believe, has 23 different areas and it's one of Haven's mid-sized parks. And I've had a little walk around, just getting my bearings, and the park is absolutely gorgeous, guys. For me, it's up there as one of Haven's best parks that I've been to so far. It's really up there with Devon Cliffs. If you haven't been to Devon Cliffs, that's Haven's largest flagship site, and that's a cracking park. And this one for me is just as good. So just down here, this is where you'll check in. And the check-in is drive-through. You don't have to go and park up and then queue in reception. So this park is quite far away from everything. The nearest town is Rochester and Strood. And so if you want to come and you're coming by train, you'll have to catch the train into Rochester, and then it's a good 50 minutes bus ride away from here. So to your left, there's the only supermarket on site. Now a tip for you is, if you're coming here and you don't drive, you can do some online shopping and get your food delivered to the caravan, because the prices in there are extortionate, and I mean extortionate. And here on our right hand side is reception, so if you've got any problems you can ring them. We've had a few issues with our caravan, and they open at 9 o'clock. Now I am filming this out of season in mid-November, and they're doing some major works. Looks like they're building like an outdoor and indoor pool complex here. It has been quite noisy. Obviously they're building it out of season, they're doing the best they can to not disrupt everybody. And down here is the entertainment complex and reception. That's where you're going to find all the arcades. Let's go check it out. So you can see they're putting in a brand new slide, and they're also going to be bringing in a soft play area for the kids. It looks like it's going to be really good. On your right, you've got the famous deck chair that all Haven sites have for you to have your photo opportunities with. This park is absolutely immaculate. It's really well landscaped, it's lovely. It's definitely one of my favourite parks I've been to. This is a Burger King. Again, I mean, it's a massive Burger King, a proper Burger King restaurant, this one. You can order on the app and have that delivered to your caravan as well. And then you've got Cook's Fish and Chips on your right hand side. This is highly rated. On the left hand side is the pool, and I can't get access to the pool this time, unfortunately. If you want to use the pool with Haven, they're included with your play passes if you buy one, and you have to actually book an hour slot. And then on our right hand side is the Marina bar and stage, where they have the entertainment. Let's go have a look. Outside the Marina bar will show you what they've got on daily and what time it starts. So here, guys, is the Marina bar and stage, and this is where they have the entertainment on a night. These shutters here, they open up on a night and it becomes a really big entertainment space. This is a lovely bar, look at this. This has all been recently refitted too. It has a couple of bars. It's got this one, and then it's got the Wetherspoons. Really comfortable seating. I really like the theme in here. This kind of reminds me of when we stayed at Hopton Holiday Village, and that had a really nice bar as well. You've got some lovely comfortable bays to sit in. Let's have a look in the actual entertainment bit. I really like the marine theme. You've got fishing nets on the ceiling, you've got boats on the shutters over here, some boats over there. A really nice feature here too is you can actually order your drinks to your table, so you can just scan the QR code, and then these are the type of offers they've got on. So they have spirits, double up for £2.50. They've got beers and ciders, 2 for £10, mix and match. Cocktails, you can get pitchers, 2 pitchers for £22 or $15.49 each. That's a really good deal. And these are the top deals: mix and match shots, cocktail pitchers, a Carling 4-pint pitcher for £17, and they do a fizz Monday and Friday. In the Marina bar and stage, they do have a couple of fruit machines. I don't think this site actually has an 18-year-old gambling area. I'll have a look in a minute. This is actually a really cracking arcade, you know. I looked at it briefly last night, but they've got so much stuff in here, and this is actually one of 2. You've got racing simulators. A football shootout. Basketball hoops. 2p machines. Grabbing machines, as per usual. You'll also find Papa John's in here too. They open at 5 p.m. and close at 10 p.m. every night. Out there is the Adventure Village. I'll show you that in just a second. And then down here we have yet another arcade. So there's quite a big offering, to be fair. So there is an adult section. Overall, it's quite an impressive arcade. And then here, you've got another arcade section. And here is the creative studio where you can do your pottery painting. And then up here is the Wetherspoons. Again, this is new. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that Wetherspoons and Haven have they've teamed up. There's going to be a Wetherspoons in just about all the Haven sites going forwards. As you can see, it's a really nice Wetherspoons too. It's really nice in here. They've got some world beers offers on at the moment. £6.2 a pint. And then these are the type of prices you can expect to pay. So you've got a traditional breakfast for £6.69, a free refill on your coffees for £1.71. They do wings, small plates. All of these prices are a little bit more expensive than traditional Wetherspoons you'll find in the high street. But compared to the Haven Mash and Bower prices, there's a massive difference. It's still lots cheaper to eat here. This is the Adventure Village, and one thing I love about this site is everything is completely wheelchair accessible, or if you've got mobility problems, there's ramps to just about every entrance, every exit. It's great. This is the Seahorse Sands Adventure Village. This is where literally everything is. The majority of the activities here aren't included in your stay. You get access to the pool and the entertainment and the parks, but things like the big jump, etc., they're all extra. We'll go around and we'll have a look at some prices. On your right hand side, you've got a Marina bar. with some lovely outdoor decking and seating. This is the big jump, and you can choose which level you want to jump from. This is £10 a go. You can book it on the app. This park's actually just undergone a £20 million investment, so all this is pretty much brand new the last few years. And you've got your activity hub, so I imagine this is where you're going to book all your activities if you don't want to use the app. They do book up fast. And here you've got like a little miniature aerial assault course, the little ones, and you've got an awesome climbing wall. And then you've got a larger aerial assault course for the bigger kids. Again, I'll add some prices on the screen for you. And then you've got bungee trampolines. They really do go hard at this site. There's so much stuff for the kids to do. Look at this, guys. You've got a little dog park as well. Here's where you can rent your carts. It's a good way to get around because the park is quite large. And then this is free here as part of your stay. This is absolutely fantastic, this park. Now, I've just recently stayed at another park, Carla Grant in Blackpool, and my word, guys, that park was so depressing. I'll overlay some shots of it. Look at this park. This is ridiculous, come on. Compare that to this. It's just unreal. And the park as well was right next to a rubbish dump, and the whole park stunk so bad. Our caravan was an absolute state. There was bogies and stuff in the bed. It was just genuinely unclean, stains everywhere. The bedding was disgusting. We ended up leaving the following day. We couldn't stay there. If you want to catch that video, that's going to be coming up on the channel in the new year. By the way, I'm Beach Life and Beyond, and I'm travelling up and down all the UK. I'm going to as many seaside towns and holiday parks as I can, doing reviews. So if that's something you're interested in, please hit subscribe, and you can join me every week somewhere new. This is cool. You've got a box bar here. I imagine that's only open in the summer. And then there's some seats over there, so you can grab your cocktails or your beers from there and just go and enjoy the sun while the kids play in the park. I bet that's an absolute vibe. Over here we've got a mini golf course. This one I think is really good. It's much better than, again, the Carla Grant one. That was terrible. These ones are £5 a game, I believe, and there's 10 holes. It's amazing as well. Apparently in the summer they have movie nights here, and also they have the evening entertainment. So you can come out and you can grab a cocktail from the bar and then just sit on these benches or on the grass when it's nice. You know, what a lovely area. I think that's a really nice touch. And here's your football pitch and your basketball courts. And again, look, they look brand new. Absolutely immaculate. A massive contrast to Carla Grant, where all the nets were all ripped, the basketball hoops had been ripped off, it was all rusty, it was just a general mess. This is spotless. And along the ground here, you've got a wicked track and field running track. Look at this view, guys, of the River Thames. The tide's in, it looks fantastic. Over there you can see Leigh-on-Sea according to Google, and then further up is Southend-on-Sea, and that's got the UK's longest pier. I'm hoping I'll get the chance to go and review that sometime next year, so keep an eye out for that. And here they're setting up for the Nerf training camp. If you enjoyed this tour, you'll definitely want to check out more of my holiday park tours right here. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe so you can join me every week, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.